And welcome back, guys. And again, this is Mikeratto. And yo, yo, yo. Well, here today we're going to talk about heel versus face Batista. Before this video, though, I hope you all subscribe for more videos and the later times and more probably video recommendations on the polls. Just participate on which wrestler you want to be featured on heel versus face. So, here we go. While he debuted as Deacon Batista, while as a heel, he actually came with the Dudley, while Devon Dudley on SmackDown. While during this time, he was just a bodyguard for Devon Dudley, and he carried something like a case, something like that. Then, yeah, he turned on Dudley and later joined Ric Flair, which later on it builds to Evolution, which he still as a heel. Well, this is actually the start of his rise also, considering that this time in 2003, well, he was starting to get wins over legends, and yeah, he even beat Kane in 2002, half mask Kane. But he got injured sometime in 2003, and when he returned, well, he took out Goldberg. Yeah, he was pushed, and he actually beat up the world champion. Wow, that's a huge feat for a guy like Batista. And yeah, he was getting pushed and pushed. While they also fought the Rock and Sock Connection at WrestleMania 20, which, well, they won the match. And yeah, they beat The Rock and Mick Foley at WrestleMania. And then yeah, in 2004, well, it started a huge thing for him. Well, he challenged for titles, but they failed. He failed for the Intercontinental Championship. He won World Tag Team Championships with Ric Flair in 2003, which also continued to 2004 or something like that. And yeah, in 2004, Randy Orton turned on Evolution, which is a huge thing for the Evolution group. Which, well, this started also a huge tease for his character for his face turn. While they made the segment on Monday Night Raw, which is actually memorable, which they act like Batista was angry at Triple H, then it was, well, revealed that it was all a fluke in the end. Also take note, Armageddon 2003, all Evolution members won all of their title matches. And then yeah, the after fluke of that, while someone called Batista being angry at Triple H because of the $100, I think. And then yeah, Evolution still stays. And at New Year Revolution, well, he was the second to the last guy on the Elimination Chamber before Randy Orton actually eliminating him, thus Triple H winning after that elimination by Batista by taking advantage of that moment. And then yeah, at the Royal Rumble 2005, well, he won the Rumble. It was the start of his huge push. And also in that match, well, Vince McMahon tore his quads, and they actually both eliminated, so quote unquote, eliminated each other in that match, and then they restarted the match. And then after that, well, the build for WrestleMania happens, which Batista is actually looking forward to whom champion who will challenge with. Will it be JBL or Triple H? And then the start of the seeds of his face turn happened here, with Batista actually attacking JBL on SmackDown, and then, well, it was revealed on the contract signing, and Batista stayed on Raw. That means that he will challenge Triple H, and he actually stayed with the contract on Raw. So he powerbombed Triple H to end the segment and the start of his face turn, which, well, this is the last of Triple H's World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold belt title run, which he put over Batista 3 times in 2005. Well, yeah, Batista now is the World Heavyweight Champion and still a face. And then, yeah, well, Batista actually had the rivalry with Triple H, which ended at Hell in a Cell, I think, in 2005. Well, the Hell in a Cell match, which I'm not sure if that's the ending of the rivalry. And then, yeah, Batista was traded to SmackDown, feuded with JBL, and well, in 2005, late 2005, while there were plans to make Eddie Guerrero the world champion, because Batista is taking time off for his injuries, which, well, the real life incident of Eddie Guerrero dying is supposed to be him winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And then, yeah, Batista actually take time off in 2006. And also the start of Rey Mysterio's push in 2006. And then Batista later returned, still as a babyface, while he had this rivalry with King Booker, which, well, he won the World Heavyweight Championship later on. And then he feuded with Mr. Kennedy, and yeah. While Batista is a strong face on SmackDown, well, during this time, Batista, The Undertaker were also the main focus of that brand. And Batista's popularity is still rising and rising and rising. From 2005 up to 2009, he's a huge babyface who actually, well, adored by fans for his actions because, well, they like this Batista. Well, yeah, he's the muscular guy, which, well, everyone idolized during those times. In 2007, well, the biggest challenge for him awaits, and that's him battling for the streak. Well, I could say that it was actually Undertaker challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship, but yeah, Batista also at the same time challenging for the streak, for the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, which he lost that match. And then, well, they had this rematch on a steel cage match, which both of them, well, ended on the same time, like they had their foot same time going outside, which Mark Henry attacked the Undertaker after their brutal match that led into Edge cashing in his Money in the Bank contract, and boom, you have this huge heel now on SmackDown. And then Batista, well, he actually fought with Edge, and then, well, later on, when Edge actually had an injury, well, the Great Khali was the champion, and then Batista was on the storyline with Khali, well, before defeating him, including Rey Mysterio in a triple threat match by pinning Khali to win the World Heavyweight Championship yet again. And yeah, the rivalry continued with Edge, Batista, and The Undertaker, which, well, Edge winning the title later on, and Undertaker and Batista had to challenge the new world champion, which the new world champion associated himself later on with Vicky Guerrero, which later on was revealed also the SmackDown GM. So yeah, in 2008, well, he feuded with a lot of guys, and he actually fought a lot of memorable feuds in 2008. While he fought with a lot of guys in the Elimination Chamber in 2008 in No Way Out, but he was the last man who was eliminated by The Undertaker to win the match. He fought Umaga at WrestleMania 24. He challenged Shawn Michaels in 2008 because of him, quote, retiring Ric Flair. And then, well, after that, later on in his career, well, he won the World Heavyweight Championship yet again. Well, this time I think it was a short run during that time. while Jericho was actually the world champion, and then the title, well, it was returned to him like 8 days later. He was also feuding with Edge, and well, during their match, before that World Heavyweight Championship reign, may I add that Edge actually make himself disqualified, thus Batista annihilating Edge on an episode of Raw, and then CM Punk cashing in, which later on they feud with the title for the title, which ended in a no contest or disqualification finish, with Kane interfering in that match. And then the World Heavyweight Championship, Chris Jericho won it, while Batista actually was the last man who actually was the world champion before Jericho taking advantage on a scramble match, winning the match and winning the World Heavyweight Championship, which started the heel phase, while the biggest heel phase of Chris Jericho's career in 2008. Well, he was a heel then, but it actually elevates the title as him as the biggest heel that time. In 2009, well, Batista was there, and then, well, the WrestleMania 25. While he was injured in SummerSlam 2008, which it is actually a huge thing, that he actually still competes up to December of 2008. And when he returned after Mania, well, he actually was inserted into the feud with Batista and, Randy Orton and Triple H, which while Batista played on Triple H's corner, like he actually tag team with Triple H on a 6-man tag team match, which later on, well, after Orton was done with his feud with Triple H, Batista feuded with Randy Orton, which he won the title, and then he was taken out by Legacy. Well, he was injured, so yeah, the WWE title goes back to Randy Orton. Then he returned, then had a feud again just to finish with Randy Orton. Then he was on SmackDown while he fought with the World Tag Team Champions, Jericho, with Rey Mysterio on his corner. And then yeah, them tag teaming again like it's 2006-2005. Then later on, the two was involved in a fatal 4-way match involving The Undertaker and CM Punk, which in the match, Rey Mysterio broke a pinfall. And then while after the post interview after the match, Batista turned heel. So yeah, after 4 years, Batista turned heel, which, well, this was actually a memorable heel turn. And yeah, he was screaming, "You're not my friend," like that. The two feuded. Batista also destroyed Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series in 2009. And then yeah, the two still feuded, and then he feuded with the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker. But in their match, well, the decision was reversed, and then The Undertaker retains his world title. And then in the Royal Rumble 2010, he competed on the Royal Rumble. Then on the Elimination Chamber, well, he was awarded a WWE title match after the Elimination Chamber match, because I think it was also involved in Bret Hart and Vince McMahon's storyline, with Vince McMahon actually awarding Batista with that match after attacking Bret Hart in a storyline. And then, well, but his reign ended at WrestleMania 26 with John Cena defeating him. And then John Cena continued to defeat him in 2 more pay-per-views before he quit the WWE. Then in 2014, there were actually promos of Batista returns, and he returned now as a babyface, and he won the Royal Rumble, which in that match, well, the match after, while Daniel Bryan not competing in that match, the fans turned on Batista. Then later on in his 2014 run, he turned heel. Then at WrestleMania 30, well, Batista was defeated by Daniel Bryan in the triple threat match, also involving Randy Orton, with Daniel Bryan defeating 3 members of the Evolution group. In the WWE Championship match, which Triple H for the spot later on in the match at WrestleMania 30, and then Batista and Randy Orton in the same match in the later match, which was supposed to be the real main event, was Batista versus Randy Orton if the fans didn't turn on the match. And then Daniel Bryan was inserted, and then Daniel Bryan won. And then Batista, his next rivalry was against The Shield, with Evolution returning. And the Evolution returned, it was only to put over The Shield. And then his next return was on 2018, which he teased a rivalry with Triple H after Evolution reunites on an episode of SmackDown. And then on 2019, the feud between the two happened. While also in that match, it was Batista's last match. And Batista was defeated by Triple H. In that match, the build-up was Batista attacking Ric Flair. And yeah, that was it for his career. A memorable career with a lot of world championships, tag team titles, and yeah, it was memorable that he was the face of SmackDown during 2005 up to 2007 with The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, and the SmackDown guys. So what do I think about his heel and face run? As a face on his 2005 up to 2009 run, while the crowd supported him, though in 2014, in contrast, while it was because of the Daniel Bryan's push, while the push actually not being a top priority and a part-timer returning, while the fans turned on him. But comparing it to his previous run, his first run with the WWE, he connects so much with the fans, and while he was cheered no matter what. But as a heel, well, he can make fans hate him, especially on his 2009, 2014, and 2019 runs as a heel. While he made sure that he made statements, he destroyed his opponents, such as Rey Mysterio. He also made The Undertaker, while he almost beat The Undertaker during those heel runs, especially in TLC 2009. He almost got the world title, but because of the reverse decision, well, the title was back to The Undertaker. And then in 2014, in his heel run, while he cut this vicious promo on SmackDown, asking where's the aggression of the superstars were. And in 2019, he attacked Ric Flair just to make a statement for his match with Triple H. So yeah, this is my video and I hope you all like it. Subscribe for more videos, click on the bell, like, share, subscribe and subscribe. Thank you everyone, and this is Mikeratto and peace.